chapter. I really like it. It's one of my favorites. Let's go.
Alright, so this is part 1, chapter 5. The minute Jared, Kyle, Tyler, and Blake step into Manny's basement, it's clear Jared's Equality Brigade thing was a terrible idea. In the month and a half since the racial equality discussion in Socio Evo, Jared's been on a crusade to prove things in America are equal. Last week, he told Manny and his crew about this brilliant-ass idea he had. Bros, he said, let's all dress as different stereotypes for Halloween and then go out together. It'll be this massive political statement about racial equality and broken barriers and beep. Dude even asked Justice to participate. Just, of course, wasn't real keen at first, but he let Manny talk him into it. He's regretting that now. 5 of the 6 costumes are mostly fine. Dressed as the thug, naturally, pants belted around his thighs with boxers exposed, thug life t-shirt, thick gold chain with a huge medallion, fitted flat-billed baseball cap. He and Manny even made a grill out of gum wrapper for Just to wear on his bottom teeth. Manny's a token black guy, khakis, loafers, and polo, with a cable knit sweater draped over his shoulders and tied loosely at the chest. He's really into it too. As soon as he was dressed, he started calling Just Old Chapman, my good man. Jared's the yuppie/politician. He's wearing a suit, even has a spot on his chin where he nicked himself shaving, and left a little piece of tissue there for effect. Tyler's the surfer dude, board shorts and a tank top, even though it's only 50 degrees out. Kyle went with the redneck, woodland camouflage shirt, overalls, trucker hat with a Confederate flag patch, dingy cowboy boots. He even had his sister attach a few of her hair extensions, so he has a mullet. Frankly, this one is towing the line, but okay, not quite crossing it. Blake, though? Blake takes it too far. He's dressed as a Klansman. He's got the white robe with the circular red and white cross patch on the chest, and he even has a pointed hood with the eye holes cut out. If Just didn't know it was a costume, he'd be a little scared. Jay, can I talk to you for a second, dog? Manny says to Jared, who to Justice's surprise also seems pretty uncomfortable with Blake's choice of attire. Sure, man. They walk to Manny's room, and Justice is left standing with the others. Justice, that costume is sick, homie, Blake says, because a Klansman would definitely call a black guy homie. Just fights the urge to shake his head. Yours is, Wait till I put on the hood, bro. This right here is the genuine article. He spreads his arms, beaming like he's wrapped in a garment formerly worn by Jesus. Justice is tempted to ask where the genuine article came from, but he's not sure he wants to know the answer. Just then, Jared reappears. Hey, Justice, Manny wants to talk to you, bro. Justice nods and takes the deepest breath he's ever taken, then strides to Manny's room, with 8 white boy eyes burning into him like lasers. Yeah, this blows. Sup, dog, Just says once he steps in and closes Manny's door. Though, of course, he already knows what it's about. So, Blake's costume is, well, you saw it. Just snorts. I did. If you, Manny scratches his neck. Don't want to go anymore. It's cool, Manny. Manny's thick eyebrows jump to the sky. It is? Yeah, man. Truth is, 4 hours ago, Just was ready to back out because the idea of going anywhere with Jared and the crew just felt wrong, knowing what he knows about how they think. But then he stumbled upon Martin's definition of integration, intergroup, and interpersonal living, and decided to just go with it. He's not sure this is exactly what Martin meant, but what is he supposed to say? You ready to go, dog? Oh, Manny clears his throat. I guess so. Let's roll then. Trust leaves the room. It's just a costume, right? Brotherhood for the win? As soon as Just and Manny get back to the others, Jared takes a bunch of group pictures and posts them online. Then he says, Equality Brigade, let's ride, and leads the charge to the door. When they get to Manny's car and Blake pulls on the hood and raises his arm in the Nazi salute, Justice knows the train he just hopped on, and it's headed downhill in a major way. It occurs to him that the moment he said he was cool with the whole thing, he cut the brake lines and completely surrendered his power to stop it. And he's right. Not 5 minutes after they get to the party, somebody sucker punches Blank in the face. The burst of bright red beneath the eye holes in his pointed hood makes Justice sick to his stomach. The next thing he knows, there's a group of genuinely thugged out black dudes and one white guy standing in front of the Equality Brigade, looking like they want to break all of their stereotype faces. The worst part? Justice knows every single one of them. They live in his mom's neighborhood. This is Manny's cousin's crew. Just is pretty sure they all belong to a gang called the Black Jihad, run by a crazy older dude named Martel Montgomery. A dark-skinned guy with short dreadlocks gives Just a once-over and smiles. That's a real funny costume, Justice. Oh, thanks, Trey. Definitely not Justice's most valiant moment. And you, Trey says to Manny. You Quan cousin, right? Yeah, Manny says, scratching the back of his neck. The beep y'all doing here with these ass clowns, bruh? Just gonna let your boy disrespect our people like that? Trey points to Blake, who has removed his pointed hood and is holding it to his nose to staunch the bleeding. Jared. Dude, we didn't mean you any disrespect. Manny. Chill, Jared. Trey. Yeah, Jared. You should really shut your mouth right now. Your boy has made me and my dudes upset coming in here dressed like that. Justice. Trey. He didn't mean anything by it, dog. We were doing this satire thing with stereotypes and it went too far. Lesson learned. Trey smiles at Justice then. Well, more like sneers. It makes Just feel like cockroaches are walking all over him. You ain't changed a bit, Justice. Still Mr. Smarty Pants, Trey says, and then one of the other pipes up. Y'all know he goes to that rich-ass white school out in Oak Ridge now? It's called Braselton Prep, Jared corrects. Justice really wants Jared to shut the beep up. Ooh, the white dude, Brad, just believes, raises his hands in mock adoration. Trey looks back and forth between Just and Manny. Don't get it twisted, my dogs. These white boys might be standing here next to y'all, but y'all still ain't nothing but beep to them. Y'all heard me? He says. Ain't no amount of money nor intelligence can change that beep. Jared. Hey man, that's not true. You don't Shut up, Jared. This from Surfer Tyler. Let's just leave, bro. Trey. Sounds like a great idea to me. Jared. Bro, this isn't even your party. You can't tell us to leave. Trey laughs, and one of the other guys lifts his shirt to reveal a handgun grip sticking out of his waistband. I most certainly can, white boy, Trey says. Now you and your little crew get your punk asses out of here before things escalate. The guy with the gun smiles at Just. You and Rich Boy can stay with us if you want to. All the Black Jihad guys laugh. Trey. Bruh, you know these beep don't want to chill with us? They going places and beep gotta stay connected to the white man for the ride to the top. He nudges the white guy with them and they both snicker. Let's go, y'all, Just says. As he turns to leave, Justice can feel Manny trying to catch his attention, but he stares straight ahead. They step outside and the chilly night air hits their faces. Just hears Jared ask Manny, You alright, bro? Yeah, man, I'm cool, Manny replies. Jared steps ahead to talk to the others, and Just watches Manny examine his tie sweater, his khakis, his loafers, his costume, made up of clothes he pulled from his closet. He unties the sweater, then looks up at Justice. For the moment, they understand each other. Justice takes the fitted cap from his head and the fake chain from his neck. Happy Halloween, mother! Beep! Trey calls out behind them.
So some chapters end with a Dear Martin letter, and here it is.
November 1st. Dear Martin, it's 2 a.m. and I just got off the phone with SJ, which is crazy. Started out innocently enough. When I got to my room at 10:15 p.m., I had a missed call from her. I figured it had to do with the debate stuff since the state tournament is around the corner. So I decided to hit her back. Here's how it went down. SJ, hello? Me, hey SJ, it's Justice, you called? SJ, caller ID Just, no need to announce herself. Me, oh okay. SJ laughs. I was just calling to see how douche nugget Christensen's experiment at you and Manny's expense went. I saw the pics he posted and had to go for a run to keep from showing up at the party and punching Blake in the face. Me, yeah, no worries about that. Somebody did it for you. SJ, shut up. Somebody punched him for real? Me, ruined his pointed hood. SJ, laughs so hard I think she's gonna choke. Me, So how was your night? SJ. Uneventful. I spent most of it thinking about you. Me. ... SJ. Sorry, that came out wrong. Me. ... SJ. Jess, are you still there? God, I'm such an idiot. Me. Clears throat. I'm here. SJ. Phew! Okay, good. Me and SJ. Awkward pause. Me. So, how was it supposed to come out? SJ. Well, I just meant because of the costumes. Like, I saw the pictures and was wondering how things were going at the party. Me. Ah. SJ. You don't believe me, do you? Me. Why wouldn't I? Even though in my head I was like, hell no, I don't believe you, girl. SJ. Laughs. I certainly wouldn't believe me. Me. ... SJ. I have to say, I'm enjoying this rendering Justice McAllister speechless thing. Maybe I should say this kind of stuff more often. Oh, I'm sorry, it's getting spicy. Me. Shut up. SJ. Laugh some more. So how are you anyway? Me. What do you mean? SJ. I'm sure the whole party thing was awkward, no? Me. That's one way to put it, I guess. No clue why, but I tell SJ every detail about the party. SJ. Wow. So they threatened you with the gun to get you to go? Me. Yep. SJ. That's pretty intense, Jess. Me. Tell me about it. Craziest part is, I still feel weird about leaving. SJ. You do? Why? Me. Well, either way it went, I was saying something, you know? Staying would have been a statement of solidarity with these guys I grew up with and who look like me. Leaving was a different statement, and the fact that I chose to do it with a white guy who was dressed as a Klansman, well, SJ. I see what you mean. Me. Yeah. These were the dudes who used to call me white boy because while they were shooting dice for pennies at recess, I was reading a book. I know there's no excuse for the idea that we're all the same kind, as that Cal Castillo put it, but the moment I saw that gun sticking out of dude's waistband, I felt this flare of pain around my wrists. I had this thought, be forewarned, it's an ugly one. It's assholes like Trey and his boys that have cops thinking all black dudes are up to no good. SJ. I'm so sorry, Jess. Me. Don't apologize, S. It's not your fault. It never made sense to me why trying to do something with myself made me some kind of race traitor to these guys. But some of the stuff Trey said tonight really got to me. SJ. Really? Me. Yeah. He said me and Manny were chilling with Jared and them because we need the white man for the ride to the top. And while I could debate that till I'm blue in the face, didn't we prove it by leaving with Jared and them? SJ. I guess that's one way to look at it. Me. What if Trey's right? What if no matter what I do, the only thing white people will ever see me as is a nig and N-word? So glad I caught myself, Martin. Me. Yeah, Jared's always talking about how equal things are, but that doesn't mean he sees me as one. SJ. Silence. Me. It's a conundrum. White people hold most positions of authority in this country. How do I deal with the fact that I do need them to get ahead without feeling like I'm turning my back on my own people? SJ. Show hope. That's rhetorical, Jess. I certainly can't give you an answer. Me. Laughs. We shifted gears a little bit after that, and when I checked the clock, it'd been 3 hours. When we landed on the topic of Jewish involvement in the civil rights movement, I wound up telling her about this Be Like Martin experiment. She said she was both impressed and intrigued. That's when it hit me, who I was talking to, and I said I needed to go to bed. Before we hung up, though, she said something I don't think I'll ever forget. SJ. Hey, Jess? Me. Yeah? SJ. I want to apologize. Me. For what? SJ. For stepping out of line in class a while back. Me. ... SJ. I know it's been over a month, but after talking to you tonight, well, it wasn't my place to speak for you. I'm really, really sorry. Hearing her apologize after Blake did it, it got me. Now I can't get her out of my head, which really isn't good. Don't get me wrong, SJ's great. We've been debate partners since I joined the team 2 years ago. Only person at that school who knows me more than her is Manny. Yes, she's gorgeous for a white girl. She's tall with long brown hair, and while not a big booty Betty, the lacrosse body is tight. Yes, she's smart and funny and easy to talk to and kind of feisty, which now that I'm seeing her in this new light is kind of a turn on. But Martin, I can't fall for SJ. My whole life, Mama's told me, don't you bring home a white girl. We're talking about a woman who low-key disses Mello for looking white. Can you imagine what kind of reaction I'd get if it were SJ? Mello and I broke up again, by the way. Right now, I feel guilty for even talking to SJ, especially about race stuff. What does that say about me that I willingly left a party with a bunch of idiots, but the white person who does treat me like an equal is the one I most want to run away from right now? I can't believe I told SJ all of that stuff. I mean, she's cool and everything, but I'm shaking my head right now. You were the man, Martin. The man! And I want to be like you. Intergroup and interpersonal living, I really want that. I'm just not sure I can pull it off anymore. I'm going to bed. JM.
Alright, so that's it for Dear Martin for today. Join me for chapter 6. I hope you guys enjoyed this chapter. Sorry about all my pauses and I was in awe with some of the stuff that was written in that chapter. It's one of my favorites. It's a great chapter. If you guys liked it, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, comment any suggestions you have for my channel, or any book recommendations that you'd like me to read in the future once I'm done with Dear Martin. Subscribe so you can hear more. Tap the little bell so that you're notified whenever I update on a reading. Yeah. I did kind of want to read a story for Pride Month, and maybe when I'm done reading Dear Martin, we'll jump into that, even though I'm a little late. But yeah, maybe. So watch out for that. Maybe I'll be reading a LGBTQ book. Anyway, have a marvelous day, evening, or night, all of them. And I'll see you hopefully for chapter 6.